Hello everyone, let's do Leetcode 191, number of 1 bits. So this is part of the blind 75 list of questions. So let's look into this problem. We are given the binary representation of an unsigned integer and we want to return the number of ones. So this is also known as Hamming weight. Let's actually look at an example to better understand this. So this is the input we are given. We can see that we've got 3 1 bits. One possible way of finding out how many ones we've got is to use the bitwise AND operator. So we can get our input and do a bitwise AND with binary 1. So the result is going to be 1, 0, 0, 0. We can have a counter and we can see that the initial bit is 1. So we are going to increase the counter. We want to get this part and shift it to the right. And many programming languages have got a right shift operator. So this is a bitwise operation where this number is going to be shifted to the right. So this is how the output is going to look like. So now we're going to have 1, 0, 1. And we're going to repeat the same operation. So we're going to do bitwise AND. In this case, again, you can see that the first digit is a 1. So we're going to increase our counter. It's now set to 2. We want to shift this again. So this is how our input is going to look like so far. Now again we're going to do bitwise AND with binary 1. In this case the initial bit of the input is not 1, so our bitwise AND with binary 1 is going to return 0. So we're not going to increase the counter, but we still want to now shift this portion, and we're actually going to be left with binary 1, and we're going to do a bitwise AND with 1, and the result is going to be 1. Now we can increase our counter one last time and we can return this. There is another way we can solve this problem, and it is by using a combination of the mod operator and the shift operator. So if we take this binary number and we do mod 2, if the first digit of this number is a 1, the result of this mod operation is going to be 1, and we can go and increase our counter. We now want to shift this to the right, so we're going to be left with this one. We want to do a mod 2 again, and the result in this case again is 1, so we're going to increase our counter to 2. We now want to shift this part to the right, and we're going to have this to evaluate, so we're going to do mod 2. The result is 0, so we are not going to increase the counter. And last right shift, we have 1 mod 2, which returns 1, so we're going to increase our counter. And at the end, when we do the last shift, we're going to be left with zeros. And at this point, when the input becomes 0, we can just stop. So this is the easier way. The time complexity for this solution is big O of 1. So this is because we know that the input can maximum be 32 bits. So the time complexity is big O of 32, but we know that we drop constants, so it's just big O of 1. There is no extra memory involved, so memory complexity is big O of 1 as well. Okay, let's write some code now. The first thing we need is a result variable, which we're going to initialize at 0. Next thing is a while loop, so while n is not 0. We want to increase result. If the result of n mod 2 operation is 1, this is going to increase our result. Then we want to shift our input by 1 position to the right, and we can simply use the shift right operator, which looks like this in Python. At the end, when n is 0, we're going to exit the loop and simply return result. So let's see if this works. As you can see, it does work. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe. Also check out my YouTube channel. You're going to find many more Leetcode questions and other videos that I hope you're going to find useful to prepare for your technical interviews. Thank you.